Back again. We're at the garbage dump. It's Friday morning and we dump this load off, head back to the job. I'll see if I can show you some tricks of the trade. Depends on what's left. I got another guy working there. He starts a little bit earlier. Whatever he has, you know, I'm gonna clean up his mess, and then when I get ahead of him, strip some stuff there, and I'll show you, you know, what makes easier in life, you know, especially if you're doing demolition. Some things are hard, some things are easy, but if you knew the little tricks of the trade, it's never hard, if you know what I mean. Okay, I look too busy today. One truck sitting there. Let's see what the weight is in kilograms. 7290. She gave me the thumbs up. Now I'm backing up. I got the head one on right now, so hopefully it's gonna produce. I adjusted the tilt a little bit, just so that you might get a little bit more view of the area around me versus the ground mostly. Might not be as shaky as with the hand, right? Especially if you're trying to unhitch my load. Okay. So when you open this door, basically a lot of guys will leave the chain on, right? I know my load might fall on me, so to me, I don't care. But what I do is I always never walk around it and watch your load to make sure your load doesn't fall out on you. See, I gotta brace that up. I'll stay wide of my load, right? Like this. Because stuff might fall down and crush your feet, right? So you gotta be careful. On the safety chain. Reverse just a little bit there. Okay, so I'll throw a neutral, PTO on, safety switch, and then I'll tilt my load. As you can see, it's tilting there. Neutral again, so I'll flip my switch the other way, so the bin starts coming down. There I hear a slam, PTO off, safety off, park, always handbrake, no matter what, always use your handbrake. You got a big truck like this, if ever goes rolling, could kill someone, okay? Look how nice it came out there. Beautiful, huh? A couple mattresses there. Nice and clean. You got your first pin, safety pin, and then you got your safety chain right there. Done deal. So it's almost 7,300. It's like almost the same weight as yesterday. That was only 2 suites only, and then 2 mattresses. So you know the stuff is heavy. You're looking at almost 2 tons of material coming out of these suites. 55.70. Look at that, look how he's just popping that load up there. Front end loader. Friday today, they usually have donuts here Friday, so we'll see if they have any left. Okay, $322, 2 mattress surcharge either. I think it's 30 bucks a mattress, I believe. Sometimes they charge 25, but most times 30. So 322, so pretty expensive. It was donut day today. Friday, there's free donuts there. If you come there in the morning, it's right now, it's like 10 o'clock, say, right? Yeah, they had some donuts left. Like a maple, my favorite. I like having this one. Okay, interesting day today. We'll do the demolition, apartment buildings. I'll show you some tricks of the trade if I can. Then I have to empty my van. It's full of all kinds of cool stuff I found yesterday that I couldn't film. I was just too busy on doing things there. I'll show you some other stuff, and then we're gonna do some street scrapping for sure. I'm actually itching to do some scrap in there because I've been so busy the last couple days, had no time to do it. I've seen scrap and stuff everywhere, so I'm gonna have to do it. The garbage day is over, by the way, in my area, but now we're getting towards the weekend, so it's always and you know what, my area, there's someone hunting my area too, because I've seen stuff that I never picked up, nothing too major, and then all of a sudden I look, it's gone. So obviously they've got a lot of competition in the area. You got to be really quick and fast. You got to protect your territory, pick up everything you see. Otherwise, if you don't, you know that means they'll be running your streets and finding stuff. But if your streets are empty because you're getting everything, that means you control your area, and they're not going to go there because that area is not going to produce. Okay, let's continue here. I'm going to have my donut here. I got to go to gas station, get some water, and then we'll be on the road. Okay, see you at the job. Later, tipped over in the bog here. Look at that. Let's see if we get some better footage of it, trying to pull them out. If you don't have the experience in this type of driving, like especially in peat like that, you can lose a machine. That's a bummer there. There it is. Machine got lost. Fell right over. Let's get a side angle if I can. Side angle view here, pretty good view here. Wow, stuck right there, fell down. There it is, fell down sideways. Got stuck in that bog and it just rolled right over. Rookie mistake on that one. And that's a company I've never seen before. I don't know where they came from. Not a company that I know, but yeah, this type of situation is, you know, pretty dangerous, especially if you're in some swampy areas. Not so much swampy here, but some areas you can lose an excavator completely and you'll never get it out because it just goes so deep in the suction and everything, you can't get to it. Okay, let me get a little angle on this side here. If we can get a little more view here. Oh yeah, you can see it's tipped right over. And these guys have all nice looking machines. There it is. That's a bummer, it's too bad. But luckily didn't twist the other way where he could be trapped in there, right? He got out there, so that's good. That's a big machine, so probably a 300 or something. Yeah, it looks like 300, yeah. They're using the bulldozer trying to upright it. But when that thing gets sucked in there pretty good, it's pretty hard to disengage from the suction. And the weight of that thing, it just tips. Pretty tough. Especially if a machine has no more power, you can't operate it and use the machine to drag it out. Like you're using the machine that's stuck and the machine that's dragging it. If you can't use the two machines, sometimes I could say good luck. Okay, you never know, it's always an adventure with me. Let's continue. Yeah, it just looks like almost like a brush fire just started here at Coquitlam. It's burning right there in the bush, if you can see that. brush fire in the hills there. See that? Must have just started. Yeah, it's brush fire in the hill. You can see it from here. It's so dry here. I'm driving Coquitlam area right now. It's so dry. So that's a brush fire that just actually started. Okay. Yeah, that's the suite I showed yesterday. I wonder why there's water right here. There's a washroom there. I'm not sure. Okay, that's the suite I showed yesterday. So the other guy starts earlier here. So I'm gonna clean all this up. I'm gonna pull the hardwood floor up. Throw this all in my truck, and then do a final cleanup. We'll separate the metal, whatever we have to. I'll throw some carpets in there just because it's a little bit noisy when you throw stuff down. It gets too loud. Yeah, the washroom's here, so. What the hell? Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs, check it out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put the carpets in. First on the bottom, just to dampen the noise a bit because the bin is too noisy. Plus it all crushes it all down too, which is nice. Later on, all the small stuff I'll put in that shopping cart, and I'll easily bring it through here instead of taking the small things at a time. Yeah, my foot is still a little bit sore, but it's not as sharp the pain. Like the other day was really bad. Yeah, okay, let's get the rest of this out. It's all, ah shit. It's all wet. I guess when the guy pissed around with the washroom there, got everything wet. Let's see if I can get around here. Throw in my buggy because I don't want this shit all over me. Oh, it's so heavy, this shit. Probably like 60 pounds of crap, soaking wet. I guess the toilet, when the guy pulled, I don't know, maybe broke the water line, who knows what he did. Anyways, gotta get it out. Okay, there's my best friend right here. Makes life a lot easier. It's like going to the shopping mall and shopping, right? Grocery store. It's nice that it's fairly straight, not a lot of turns. Some buildings, each suite has got so many turns. This one's not too bad. Look at this, see the water dripping like crazy. It's so soaking wet there. I'll take small handfuls. That was heavy. Oh my god. Ugh. Let's hope it's not piss water. Probably not. It's just when he took the vanity out, he probably didn't have it water off properly. Everything in this building is kind of Mickey Mouse. It's the end of its life, basically. You got to completely redo all the plumbing, upgrade all the plumbing. So that's what they're going to be doing. So this building would be like a newer building. Look at the water trail right all the way through here. This Pretty heavy, I'll tell you. Okay. Roll this carpet up now. Oh, of course it's gonna bend now. It's just dripping this thing crazy too. Totally dripping with water. Whew. Okay. Back to you in a few minutes. See, a buggy like this, you can easily load everything up, right? Especially when you're doing apartment buildings. It fits in the elevators. All these elevators are tiny. Not working there. Tiny elevators, so works perfectly. Standard shopping buggy. It gets in between all these tight little corners. You can pile it really high. This one's a little sloppy because it's some carpets, but see, when you pile everything properly, look at that's a big volume of material. It's a cube of material, so it's important that you pile everything really, really tight. Yeah, after I saw that fire, about 10 minutes later, I heard fire engines for about 5 minutes straight. So I think it was a wildfire, like a brush fire, just starting. So because I thought it might have been like a diesel truck or something, but no, I can see it was all grass area there, and there is, I think, power lines in that area, so it could be really bad if they can't put it out. Could knock the power out possibly. Okay, I got it all clean. I gotta pull the hardwood up here now. Time's 12:37. So it just took about an hour, just over an hour to clean it. Okay, so this hardwood. Let's find the area that it pops up first. It could almost be glued on, actually. Let's see. It's not glued. Can I suggest when you're pulling the stuff up, stack her up right away. Start stacking pieces up. It's easier to pack up and clean later. So once you have a row done, straightforward. See, like that. So that's the best way of taking it apart, is starting the way they laid it, like they laid it in here. See, I'm going to put in a buggy after, so it's not so bad, but when you're packing out by hand, you just make bundles that you can carry. See how it just pops off like that? See the way, basically the way they installed it, you're taking it off. Some guys start in the middle. You can't start in the middle, you gotta start on the end. So easy that is. And the way I'm taking off, you can reuse this. If you have a room in your house that you want to redo, room or a washroom or something, preferably probably like a small bedroom. Yeah, it just pops right off. No damage. You can basically reuse this. If it's glued on, different story. And some snap in harder than others. See that? Basically a puzzle that just snaps in. See that? But it's important that the baseboard's off first, right? Sometimes the baseboard's on, that has to come off. Pops out just like that, and you go right across. And then when you're installing, you install it the same way. You put the underlay down, you start from one corner. The joints kind of have to see how the joints are. If you look here, you have a piece here, there's a piece here again. Piece here, piece here. You kind of always lines up, right? You don't start with small pieces here, then you have to make one line here, and then another long piece, and then a short piece on the other end. So you stagger back and forth. So the joints line up, it's almost like a brick wall. Okay, let's load this up. The amount of, this is my third load of this stuff. The floor's already pulled up. It's gonna take the underlay up now, but there's no way you can carry this. It's so heavy. So that floor is probably about 500-600 pounds of laminate, right? Laminate is heavy, so if you're doing garbage removal and dumping garbage, it's obviously you got to pay by weight. When it comes to a room like that, it's 500 pounds, probably 400 or 500 pounds of just this material alone, right? So if you get a 3-bedroom house with floors everywhere, you could have a ton of material in no time, right? So you got to be careful on how you bid on your garbage and all that, because when I see this stuff in piles, people send me a picture, they say, oh, it's very little, it's not much, and then they have carpets, they have at least 5-6 rooms of this and then other stuff, and you tell them a price, and they're saying, oh, that's crazy, that's way too much. Then they always want to pay less, and when they want to pay less, it's the cost of dumping, right? I pay $144 per ton for regular waste, right? $30 for mattress surcharge, and then they don't take drywall there. Drywall is $175 a ton. That's if it's old drywall with paperwork. If it's state stamped with a stamp on there saying the date it was manufactured, some around 80s, 90s, whatever, but it's got a date, it's like $125 a ton. So it's very expensive. So you gotta be careful, especially in any heavy material like this. For sure, I put 500 pounds more in my bin. So you won't realize it, but this is very heavy. It's dense wood, it's heavy. Okay. Here now, what I did is first take the toilet out is turn the valve off completely and then drain this back tank, and it should flush your toilet, right? After that, unscrew that. There would be basically a cap over a nut like this. Just a plain nut. So unscrew both nuts on both sides. Sometimes the old ones, you got like, see, there's a hole here. Sometimes you got two, but okay, there's one here. That's taken off. There's nothing to hold this toilet up except whatever seals, wax seal and silicone to the floor. Pretty easy, this one, but try to dump the water. It's full of water here, so I'm gonna dump the water. I'll dump the water. See, this is a brand new tile here, but some tiles you gotta be careful, it's not asbestos. This one's totally new. It's been tested, so okay. Anyways, I'll throw that out into the bin. Now the hard part is if you don't have no one helping you, so this shit's heavy as hell. There. It's in. Okay, so you saw how to do that toilet. It was pretty simple. 2 screws or 2 nuts, 1 nut holding a tank. But turn your valve off first, drain the toilet, pop that off. Then when you're going to install a new toilet, you go to Home Depot and get a wax seal. Put a wax seal on, put another toilet on top, hook it up like normal, then you're set. Very simple. Sweet here roll of crap is, what I'm going to do is, for my worker to come in here, I'm going to clean this floor, clean it all out nicely, so he has, at least he has a chance to work here. So instead of me going behind him, I'm going to clean this first. He's going to go down to another suite at the other end. Then I go back to clean the suite he stripped out. And then I to move all the stuff around. Maybe there'll be treasure hidden here, who knows. Probably unlikely, but you just never know. Okay. Ah, stupid door. Okay. Okay. I didn't see no needles, but like I say, you just gotta be super careful in case there's needles. I don't think there is, but usually there should be signs already. Just go in here and just start filling this up. There's lots of books and stuff, but thirst number 1, thirst number 2. The problem is, books like this, they're probably worth money. Just, they're probably newer editions, but no one wants books because they're worried about bed bugs and stuff. Cockroaches and bed bugs, so no one will take that. They won't take furniture. It's just an epidemic in these old rundown buildings. It's not worth it. Not worth taking a chance. Okay, to save a couple bucks. I mean, say maybe you can get $2-3 for the book, but most people won't even touch the book unless it's a relative or friend that knows you, right? Not a stranger. No way. I wouldn't. So like I take stuff, collectibles, but if I took anything, I don't store it in my house. I would store it to my storage garage or something, or something questionable, like even old TV sets. Don't bring them in your house. TV sets, appliances, because cockroaches and bugs, they stay inside those things. So you have to be very careful. And once you get, a certain type of rodents or pests or whatever, you might even get mice that hide inside an appliance or something. Take a fridge home, you got a nest of mice in there, or you got cockroaches, or who knows what. So anyways, there's my roots here. They don't want to go into the garbage, they want to be taken away. Okay, I'll just show you where I'm dumping. It's got my bin just below here, right there. I don't know why everything's so out of level in this building. Everything goes downhill. Like basically you can roll a ball down there. "7 years bad luck." I broke hundreds and hundreds of mirrors. They all break the same. Okay, dollar richer, found a loony.
What's that?
Said I'm dollar richer, I found a loony. Out of all this mess, I got a dollar reward. Those, kind of like those souvenir plates with writing and saying on there, "My kitchen prayer." No matter where I serve my guests, it seems they like my kitchen best. Love is the feeling of walking on air. Some sort of winter scene. May you be in heaven in half hour before the devil knows you're dead. Huh. It's made in Japan, so it's probably a nice little piece here. There's shamrocks on there. 4-leaf clovers. I guess they're 4-leaf clovers. Korea. Japan, Korea, no, nothing on there, but yeah, I like flea market trash maybe. Okay, I got most of the living room done. Part of the bedroom, I'm just going over the fine details. I'll fill up the garbage cans for now, and then I'm gonna clean this up here, clean the bedroom, and work in the kitchen. Kitchen's pretty bad. It's mostly dishes and stuff, but small, easy to strip out, very small kitchens here. Okay, yeah, I want to show you, especially when you're cleaning these unknown type buildings, you worry about needles, right? So sometimes you could have a little rake. I don't have the broom right now, but you could have a little rake, might be a little bit better than this. A little hand one. And just consolidate it to a corner. You don't want to grab this stuff because you don't know what's in this stuff, right? Use a dustpan like that. That cup here. Just in case there's needles or something, right? You don't know. I didn't see nothing off at all, right? But you have to take precautions at all time because something's gonna be hiding there. Your day ruined, right? So okay, this is basically ready for the other guy to come in here, clean up there, but that's a little tricky. Found, you can do Pyrex or something. Can't tell, it's pretty dirty, but found a dish there. Found some tools. Crescent wrench. Little bonus there. The socket set. Look at that. What week is that? SPK or something. Anyways, free tools. Gotta love the perks that come with this job, huh? Free tools, free junk, free scrap. Okay, I got it clean here finally. This is scrap here. Scrap pile here. Yeah, pretty disgusting here, I'll tell you. Some more scrap metal. Christmas lights here. Here's some Lips Smacker Coca-Cola. It's good for the kids. Not my kids, but good for kids in general. Okay, it's all scrap life. So cleaned all the cupboards out. Took the shelves, all the little doors off. Did a kind of a little sweep, nothing too major. Cleaned out the washroom. So now I'm gonna go into the next room. I'll show you. I'm gonna start cleaning there. The other guy's working here, so let's see what the progress is. My dustpan. Joe, you alive here still? You alive?
What's up?
You alive? Shit, what a mess. How far I'm gonna walk. Like back and forth, back and forth. Okay, I'll just take this carpet here because I'll show you the distance here. It's a long building. It's probably about 200 feet long, this building. It's gonna walk all the way this way. Sometimes you gotta walk up and down a stair, one stair down to dump, and then back into the middle again. But here, that's how far I gotta go. Okay, so I'll dump into the bin there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you how much walking I've done. Okay, on the 22nd, 5.7 kilometers. 23rd is yesterday, 4.7 kilometers. Today, 2 kilometers right now. It's not so bad today because I was walking to the front. If I keep walking like I'm doing now, I'm gonna put on 5 kilometers like nothing, just like that. That's up fast. When you load this nice like that, you appreciate having a buggy. It works so good. You just put it on top. It slips a bit, but hey, sure better than carrying this on your back. You'd have to do probably 4 trips. 4 trips versus 1 trip. Okay. Okay, I cleaned that suite I showed you earlier with all the wood in there and stuff, carpets. The other one, dirty suite's clean. I took all the bifolds doors off. I took all the bifolds off here. And some shelves out that I could get to that are easy. Some up here. We get the shelf out. I'll show you how full the bin is. And this is a 20-yard bin, so it's pretty full. There it is, pretty full. That's it. What time is it now? So 6:12. Okay, so I'm gonna start packing. I'm gonna just fix that carpet up a bit. Okay, that's all my metal for today. And I'm gonna take my good stuff that I'm taking that I want to take home. I'm gonna take my tools with me. I found this thing here. I don't think it's old, but it said Schwinn. It came off a bicycle. It's too bad. I actually threw the lid away. Okay, gonna head home, and I'm gonna unload my van. So I'll show you what I got in my van, and plus I'm gonna do a little bit of street scrapping this evening. Okay, stay tuned. I got the last day or so. Got that from a friend. Nice looking plant stand. I got this carnival glass. Looks like a candy dish. Could be both candy dishes, maybe. Some sort of dishes, and they're a nice shape. Carnival glass. I got this Harry Potter official pin collection, 18-piece full set. So it's got all the Harry Potter portraits and pins. They're originally $2.79 each. So I get 18 of those, the whole set. Got these Canada West magazines. All different ages, and there's some other ones in there, some Pioneer Days and so on. I got this really cool radio TV lantern. It's got a TV, it's flashlight. It's got a light in the back here, which is pretty cool. And then I end up getting this rocking chair. It's got a little design here that's pressed in there or something. It's in pretty good shape, rocking chair. So those are some of the treasures I got, and then the rest is mostly e-waste. But this flashlight's awesome there. Imagine, 20 years ago that was probably something cool. It's even got a compass on top. Pretty cool. Okay, someone dumped a bunch of crap here the other day. It's been sitting here for about 3 days. There's a TV set here I'm gonna grab. It's a Mac, iMac. There's keyboards down there too, actually. There's a hard drive there. What else is down here? A dead bird here. Is that a bird or what? I don't know. Maybe not. So iMac is that's a complete computer, I think. I think that's what it is. It's a computer. It's a complete computer. Okay, that's good. It's a bonus. We got one wash machine. No water. Looks like maybe a dryer. A filing cabinet. Okay. Start loading that up now. It's actually been here for 2 days already. I was here yesterday, I looked at it. I had to pick up all that computer waste. All that e-waste I picked up. It's an alley here. No, normally there's no alleys out here, so not a lot. I'll just turn it to angle. Yeah, that should work. Oh, plastic. I don't understand why these small ones are so heavy, heavier than the other one, half the size. I don't know what the hell they put bricks in these things or what. Might need a hand with this one. No, I'm okay. Oh, got it in. So let's just 1 second. There's always someone comes when you're working, right? Okay, it's in. Throw her in. I'm gonna drop these 2 appliances off right away. And then I'm gonna maybe cruise around a little more and call it night because I've got a lot of work tomorrow to do. Then I gotta put this video on, and that usually takes about 2 hours by the time you edit everything and upload and wait things back and forth and internet. Okay, some light fixtures here on the side of the road. I'll fill them in. That's 1. 2 and 3. Saw some aluminum, I thought. Like, maybe like that. Maybe like that. Two aluminum pots. Another stainless steel, maybe. What's in here? Oh, look at that, huh? Nice. Fire King cups. That's a bonus. Fire King cups. Wow, nice. Those are like tickets. If it'll break them. It's a stereo system here. It's a Sony. I don't really want the speakers, but you know what? Might sound nice. If it sounds good.
Stuff by the tree.
Stuff by the tree. Those are blinds. So someone else picked through here. Looks like. Oh, look at that! How did I miss those Fire King ones? Two more Fire King. What is this? Yeast, huh? Okay, good. Is that a... It's important, it's plastic. Okay, good little score. Is that the same pattern? Yeah, 6 cups. That's awesome. Fire King. Good score. Someone did the honors and stripped it for us. It's perfect. Okay. Find yourself a home. There it is. Vacuums to the road. It's like a carpet cleaner of some sort. Nice, got a cord, super heavy. Lots of weight. You want these ones with all the weight. Weighs like 30 pounds. Maybe 25. Okay, that's it. Back in. Put the cord on it. What's this in here? Little side cart. Secret location. This guy keeps throwing more stuff out. I guess he sold his house, so he's always throwing more junk out, metal and stuff. Oh, yeah, these are kind of heavy. Heavy stands. Oh, it's heavy. I don't know about that, but it's heavy. I'm gonna fight that to get it in. My favorite e-waste monitor. What is it? NEC. I don't trust barrels like that. You know what kind of chemicals are in these things, or what could have been in there. But it's a good barrel if someone needs one. Okay, let's move on.